All right, we're good. So basically, we're here today. We're at this vet hospital on the beach, First Coast Vet ER. Basically, what they have going on is they have this dog cage here, and basically what's going on is Carlos is here taking over this project today. This is a longtime client of ours. It's probably fourth or fifth time they've hired us to come do stuff for them. But basically, one of the dogs made this, basically broke the cage. So we're here fixing the thing. We're getting it all strong, and pardon me. But basically, we're strengthening this whole thing up and shoring it up and whatnot. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to point the camera and let Carlos start explaining to you what's going on. Yes.
Okay, what I've done was there was a gap here, so I just added a piece of wood there to seal that gap up. That way it's not as weak up here. And then I added 1, 2, 3 extra bolts to go in there. They're toggled in. That's not going anywhere. I mean, that's solid right there. This is the door casing for the cage. And over here, you'll see that I drilled a hole to put another screw right here because apparently this is not going to work. And it's only got 2 others. One at the middle, one at the bottom.
Oh, okay. So this is going to bolt. This is our frame is going to bolt onto here.
Yes.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Yes, and give it more security up high too. That way, if anybody does jump on or whatever, it's going to hold solid.
So what about the gap that's going to be right here?
That's just the way it is.
It's just inevitable.
That's it. That's it. You wouldn't be there if this wasn't here, but that's there. So
that's kind of what we got to work with.
That's exactly what we got to work with. Mm-hmm. But it'll still be strong because only St. Bernard or Great Dane is going to be able to reach to the top of this.
Okay.
And even if they do, there's still 6 bolts they got to come through to get out.
Right. 9 times out of 10, they're not getting through that thing.
No, that's pretty strong. I'd wager a man can get in here and couldn't knock it down.
Well, sweet. Well, that's what we got going on today.
Yep.
We're here with Carlos. I try to keep Carlos off of camera just because he does not like it. I'll get him to get on here one of these days. But slowly but surely, he's starting to get more involved with my social media stuff for you guys. So I guess I'm gonna go outside and make a cool little intro video, show you guys where we're at, how we do things, and thank y'all for watching and stay tuned. All right, we're at our project for today. We're with Brandon. He's gonna walk around and show us what we got going on here today.
Basically, we're helping out a return client. He told us he had some miscellaneous irrigation issues, heads not high enough, not getting proper ground coverage. You can see all this grass is dying because he has no water coverage. His coverage stops about right here where you see the green stop. We're fixing that up. A couple miscellaneous things on the inside. He had a barn door that kept coming off of the track, so we're fixing the track for it, getting it to where it closes properly and doesn't show a big reveal.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside first and just go through there or whatever.
It doesn't matter. We can walk around the back, show what we've done so far, kind of just basically just raised some heads, moved a couple heads, fixed some coverage issues. Over here he had some heads that were fine, but they had excessive amount of dirt because they had other parts of the system that were damaged, so it was causing dirt to flow through the line, clog the filters in the head. Every head has its own filter.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody now, I personally don't know anything about irrigation, so I wouldn't even took this on if it wasn't for Brandon working with us.
Back here, he had a bunch of damaged drip tubing in here. He really didn't need it. He doesn't have any plants in here, so it was just wasting a bunch of his water every time his zone kicked on. It wasn't watering anything, so he was just watering rocks. Not good. So we canceled that zone out, got it fixed to where his other zone that he had tied into that one has more water pressure. Fixed a couple heads here. That one over there was in the middle of the walkway. I don't really understand why, so we moved it over to the edge to give it proper ground coverage. Like for us to hang upstairs, we'll be getting to that before the end of the day. In here is the barn door that we had put in, got it back on its track to where it's rolling nice. freely. And then it closes and doesn't leave a big reveal. That's what you want right there. I didn't notice that, but I'm sure he'll be giving us a call about that as well.
That or they'll be fixing it.
Yeah. I don't know if the puppies are in the cage up here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. These are the baby gate screws that had gotten vibrated loose, but they're fixed and back and ready to go. We'll be installing a cat door just like this one over here. Just something fun for the cat and them. They love their animals very much.
That's true.
We'll be installing one on this door, I believe, correctly?
Yeah.
On this door right here so that Kitty can have entrance to the master bedroom. There's a leaky faucet in here that we need to replace.
Yep.
Get it back right. This one right here. We'll assess that and get it fixed before we leave today. And then we have some things that we need to hang. Something in this master bedroom. What is it that we're hanging in here, bud?
This here.
A little metal plaque.
It looks heavy, but it's not that heavy.
10-4. We'll be hanging this over the master bed. Just a nice aesthetic for the master bedroom. And I believe that's about it for our checklist.
Got another one. Two more. Three more.
2 more, 3 more. We'll be hanging a picture in here.
Up there.
Yes, sir. Right there in the center of the wall. Hey, buddy.
And then another one here.
Be hanging a picture in his office. And then I believe one more downstairs in the gym.
One in the gym. This will be I'll show you more exactly.
10-4. We'll center it on the wall and have it right.
And this is a tiny thing, but do you have a...
So that's pretty much all we got going on here today. Abrupt cut. Had to help the homeowner with something. But that's pretty much what's going on here today.